See what Roxy has in store next.
Okay, we're
So
actually
that was
gonna.
good for all in this area.
Oh, definitely. We're actually going to do a single leg stretch next.
Okay.
And I can show you some modifications for that one as well. You're just going to start off with the right leg straight up, left leg out, and you're just going to kind of switch sides, pulling that leg in closer towards you. Usually you point your toes for this one, but if you flex your feet, you'll get a deeper stretch in your calves.
Oh, yeah.
So if this does hurt your low back, though, you don't have to take the legs down all the way. And one kind of fun thing I like to do with my class or with my clients is to actually kind of change this up. And you can actually take that leg out kind of diagonal and not just straight down, and then switch sides. So out kind of diagonal, so that really throws your body just out of whack. It really causes you to balance more.
Okay, gang, let's see if we can do a few more. I'm hurting. I'm hurting on this.
Yeah, definitely breathing hard.
And we can take a break. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Missy's going to take a break.
That sounds good to me.
In between, if you need water or whatever. And you're going to be working with cardiac rehab, which I was telling her that's what I did when I got my master's. I worked with a program through UT and the exercise physiology department.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm really interested in it. I've never done it before, so it'll be one of those things that I just really want to try out and see how it is. So.
Right. Well, let's do that again. I'm going to even adapt it for her. I'm going to go in the chair and figure out if I can figure out something Roxy's doing. So you do what you're doing, your legs and all that. Now I'm going to take it in the chair this time.
That sounds good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that diagonal one again. Go ahead and flex the feet. Good. That's a great modification to do because you're still feeling that in the low abs. It's maybe not as hard for you in the low back.
Am I doing this right? I'm watching you. Okay.
Yeah, that looks great. And actually, if it's just too much to even straighten the knees out too much, you can bend it just a little bit. That's a good modification. Okay, there's another one that I like to do, which I call it same hand, same ankle. And basically, you just straighten that left leg, you bend that right knee, you take your right hand to that right ankle, and you switch it. It's a little complicated. You just got to remember, same hand, same ankle. But if this is too much for the low back, again, you can take the legs up more. And just keep breathing.
Breathe.
Yeah. Don't want anybody to pass out on me. And you can take the legs kind of out diagonal a little bit more if you kind of want to make it a little bit harder.
So y'all need to hit this record button today, gang. When you see Roxy come on again, good ab work that I don't do enough of. Let's do two more.
All right.
Okay.
Woo. All right.
Wow, and that looks so easy. Let's take a break to get a little bit of water. We got about 5 more minutes. There's your water. Here's mine.
Sounds good. Definitely need to stay hydrated as you're working out. And
I'm sure you were attracted. Tennessee really does have a really good exercise science department.
They really do. I really enjoy it.
A lot of research.
Yeah, there is a lot of research. And actually, I was doing a research paper on depression and physical activity, and they say that the more you exercise, the less depressed that you'll actually be.
Oh,
so
I believe that too. And a lot of our folks watching have walked, cycling. I'm going to do a lot of cycling this summer with psychology. And hiking in the spring and October, and you're outside, you're in the great nature, and you're exercising. What could be better? You know,
exactly.
It just lightens your mood.
Exactly.
Well, let's do one more exercise with you for about a minute, and then we'll cool it down.
Okay, that sounds good. Actually, I'm going to do some crunches on the stability ball. You can do that on the stepper as well. Let me move this out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a seat on the stability ball, and I'm going to kind of roll it down till it hits about my low back and mid back area. I'm going to take either like my hands across my chest or just hands behind your head. And you'll just take it up and back down. Now make sure with this that your hips stay up, because once the hips kind of pop down, you're not working the abs as much. So keep those hips up as you're doing the crunches. You should feel a little shake. I know I am.
Yeah, I'm shaking when I get
If you're not shaking, then maybe you got to see if you're doing it right here. So make sure to keep those hips up. I know it.
We're baking off that fat off our tummies, gang.
Now, if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can kind of lift the right knee as you crunch up, and then switch sides, lifting that left knee as you crunch up.
I'll let you do the hard version.
That makes it really hard. So just don't roll off that stability ball. It might be better if you're doing this on the floor or a stepper.
Let's do about 3 more.
All right.
And 2. And last one. Good job.
All right.
Well, while we're down here, I guess you could do it. Let's do a stretch. We did a lot of good work that Roxy had us do for our hips, too. We could stretch a little bit like this. and get that outside, a little bit of the piriformis and glutes.
Yeah, this is a really good stretch because a lot of people have tight hip muscles. I do too, left side.
A lot of runners and walkers, I think you really, you're doing a lot of knee lifts and everything.
Yes.
And you get real tight in here.
Now, do you know how to do this on the chair as a different form? Have you seen that done before?
I've done some on the chair, but
I can show you real quick.
Okay, we'll switcheroo. I'm going to switch with Roxy,
sure.
So we'll be evenly balanced here.
Okay, so here on the chair, you could actually kind of do that same concept, just bringing that ankle across the knee, and you just kind of stretch it down.
Oh, yeah, you feel
That's
that.
a good stretch.
For me, Roxy, when I do that, I'm going to switch legs. When I do that, I'm so tight in that area that I don't even have to lean forward. I mean, I can already feel it just right here. So go to the point. She's obviously looser than me, but that is an area where if you let that get tight, I had a lady in my walking class, did great. We got up to 8-9 miles, but we were at Cades Cove and her piriformis almost locked up.
Really?
And it's just that was a trigger area for her.
Yeah.
And then the sciatic gets inflamed.
Oh,
so it all snowballs.
Yes, definitely. And if this is still like too much for the knee, you can actually kind of almost cross the knee, like cross the legs a little bit more, and that'll be a smaller stretch.
That's good.
So,
because this is tough for me.
It really is on my left side.
I'm going to let you stay there.
Okay.
Put your foot up. We can, let's do a hamstring stretch because we're about at the end of the show. Our 30 minutes goes quick.
It really does.
But it's really good to stretch that hamstring out. And you could do it like Roxy's doing or like this or even standing up.
Yes. And if you really flex the toes, you can get the calves really, really good too.
Yeah, you did that at the beginning too. That is a good point. Pulling it back.
Ooh.
Let's switch the other side. I want to thank Roxy for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Graduation with your master's.
Yeah, thank you.
What's that website again? But
it's KnoxvillePersonalTraining.com.
Okay, and y'all always see Fit and Fun is CovenantHealth.com, the Fit and Fun page, and the 541-4500 is the number to call in if you want information about the show or hiking or biking this summer. I'm going to be biking a lot. Give us a call. And keep working out. It's good to hear from you guys that you're working out and you're feeling better because life is more fun when you're fit. Keep working out. See you next time, everybody.